Sonny finna fully rely on Ava now. But what are y'all thoughts? Comment down below. Hey y'all, welcome back to another review with Life with Chessica for General Hospital, April 26, 2024. Okay, y'all, so we gotta talk about Sonny and Laura first. And Ava over here eavesdropping and stuff in the corner. I said he finna fully rely on her. Also, did y'all see the preview for Monday's episode? Christina gonna be talking to Dex. I said, oh Lord, here she go again. I said, if she doesn't stop, she's gonna get caught in the crossfire. She's gonna get caught. And look, when Laura started talking about Sonny kids, I was like, watch it now. He on the edge. He on edge about his kids. He don't went off on Jason now. But yeah, Laura ends up telling Sonny basically she can't forgive him for what he did to Cyrus. And they keep saying how he beat us, a helpless old man, and all this other stuff. And I was like, I'm ready to see if Cyrus playing a bigger role than we think. The fact that he gave up this whole, I'm changed and I'm just trying to find followers for God and all this other stuff so fast. What he tell Laura? He talking about some doggone, he realized that they felt like he was faking. I said, probably because you was. Probably because you was. This was his plan. Once he told her that day, I think he was still in jail when she went to visit him. And he was asking her how she could turn a blind eye to Sonny and he her brother and they do the same thing. And everybody in Port Charles just love him. I said, look, he probably set this in motion with the rest of these folks. But Sonny, he came in there to my son. He want to donate an art piece to the city and everything. She said, what make you think the city want anything, that they would be interested in anything or whatever? And he's like, what? He was like, we basically family and stuff through Spencer and Rocco. And she was like, she don't care about none of that. He been doing wrong for too long. And I said, well, technically, you gotta also try to get Cyrus back in jail as well, because he been doing wrong as well. But she was basically telling him, like I said before, that she can no longer turn a blind eye to Sonny. And Ava he said he wanted to speak to her in private. So she over here listening around the corner. Then gonna come out there like she didn't know what was going on. Talking about some, did Laura leave? What happened? But long story short, she finally let Sonny know she done with him. They don't want his art piece or anything like that. He should pay for his crime. I said, was she trying to get him to turn himself in? Was she trying to get him to go confess? Because she was like, basically prove that you sorry and all this other stuff. You done already went convince your brother to press charges or file the paperwork. Since we on the subject of Sonny, well, Nina and Carla was talking about Sonny, and Alexis and Molly was also talking about Sonny. So where we gonna go first? Might as well go with Molly and Alexis. So she went to talk about Christina, and then they ended up talking about Sonny, and she wanted to know what Sonny had did, but she couldn't say anything. But yeah, she was basically asking Alexis to talk to Christina for. I said, they ain't gonna do nothing. What she tried to talk her out of being y'all surrogate in the first place, but she didn't listen. So what make you think she gonna listen now? And then she already talking to Dex on Monday's episode. But yeah, Molly wanted Alexis to talk to her because she said TJ's upset. He doesn't want her, yelling and getting involved in all things Sonny. And she was trying to tell her that basically you can't tell Christina nothing about her daddy. You can't. Nina and Carly. So first, Carly offered Sasha a job working at the Metro Court. But when they show Olivia and Tracy and Leo, when she seen him eating I think he was eating a Lunchable or something, and they was talking about hiring a chef, I said Sasha. Because remember that episode where I think they was making lasagna or something, and Sasha added some stuff to it or something she did, and they asked who did it, and they was like, Sasha did. I was like, yeah, that's what it is. So basically, Olivia and I don't skipped over here to Olivia. Look, might as well get them out the way. Olivia offered Sasha a job working as a chef, and she accepted. But back to Carly and Nina. So Nina wanted to speak to Carly alone, and she basically, Nina ended up telling her about how you could thank Ava for getting the Metro Court back because she basically deceived her. I said, Carly don't want to hear none of that. And she was like, so much for getting it back on your own and all that. But then she did end up telling her that Ava is getting in Sonny's head and she's toxic and all this stuff. And Carla said they don't agree on much, but they definitely agree that Ava is bad news. And look, did y'all see that they started to mention Morgan more? Mention him and what Ava did. Christina was talking about it. She was saying how her family hasn't forgotten. I think that was yesterday's episode. Her family hasn't forgotten what she did to Morgan. And I was like, yeah, they trying to bring that back up, y'all. I skipped the part. Sonny had told Laura, we've been friends for how many years and you're going to turn on me? I said, he viewed everybody. Why people be viewing, if you tell them something they don't want to hear or something they need to hear, they feel like you're turning against them or you don't like them or whatever. And I said, that ain't even the case. I said, okay, how you thinking that all these people that's saying basically the same thing, turning against you, I thought for a second he was gonna get upset to the point he started yelling. Y'all know when he get upset, he just start yelling and then his voice go down. He start whispering this stuff. When he started putting his hand on his head, I was like, is she gonna say what's wrong with you or whatever? And I said, look, Ava was just sitting there letting it happen. She just sitting there letting it happen. Okay, so lastly we got Gregory, Finn, Tracy, and Alexis. Okay, so first they showed Finn. He was talking to Gregory. And he was just trying to explain to him that he need an in-home caregiver. And he was like, no, he don't want no in-home caregiver. So they was going back and forth about that. So Tracy ended up coming over to talk to him. And I think she finally got through to him. And Finn went to talk to Alexis and confide in her. And he was basically saying how he can no longer do this. He has to think about his daughter. The fact that she found him like that. And Gregory was making all those excuses at first. But Tracy ended up convincing him that it was the right move. And I also like that Alexis told him, because he was about to not go to his meeting. And I said, you know what that was going to lead to? But he was going to not go to his meeting. And Alexis told him that you basically have to pour into yourself before you pour into other people. But yeah, that's it. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces, have a great rest of the day and be safe.